What can you tell us about Barron from your point of view?
Well, he's very smart. He's a good student and all that.
Most people know about Donald Trump's bold personality and media presence, but his youngest son, Barron Trump, remains a mystery. Unlike his outspoken father and older siblings, Barron stays away from the spotlight, making people even more curious about him. Growing up in the White House, Barron lived a life of privilege, yet faced intense scrutiny. His mother, Melania, fiercely protected his privacy, while Donald focused on ambition and success. Now, as Barron gets older, many wonder, and he finally breaks silence and reveals terrifying truths about his father, Donald Trump. Let's find it out together.
Now first, like always, be sure to hit the like button down below. It helps us out tremendously with the reach of this video. Thank you.
Ever since Donald Trump took office in 2016,
the office of President of the United States,
public interest in Barron Trump has only grown. Unlike past presidential children who embraced the spotlight, Barron has remained private, making people even more curious about him. While his older half-siblings, Donald Jr., Ivanka, and Eric, are active in business and politics, Barron prefers to stay out of the public eye. His father is known for bold statements and constant media presence, yet Barron remains quiet. This has led many to wonder about his personality, life, and future plans. As the youngest Trump, Barron faced unique challenges. When Donald became president, his older siblings were already adults involved in his empire. Barron, however, was just 10 years old, stepping into a world of power and scrutiny. Growing up in a wealthy, high-profile family offers privilege, but it also brings intense public attention. Unlike most kids, Barron has always been under watch, leaving many to wonder whether he will follow in his father's footsteps or carve his own path.
no drugs, no alcohol, no cigarettes. And you know what else? No tattoos. I don't ever want to see tattoos on you.
His time in the White House was far from ordinary. Unlike Sasha and Malia Obama, who had a more relatable upbringing, Barron's world was one of luxury and strict security. Melania prioritized his education, first in New York and later in Maryland.
I have to go to school now.
Yeah, you will have lunch and then you go to school.
Now I'm gonna go.
Yeah, first you will have lunch and then you go to school.
But he rarely interacted with peers. His relationship with his father remains a mystery, as their public moments are formal and infrequent. Before diving into Barron's life further, let's take a look at his parents, Donald and Melania Trump. Donald Trump attended military school as a teenager before earning a degree in economics from the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania. After graduating, he joined his family's business and turned it into the Trump Organization. Over time, he became famous as a businessman, real estate mogul, and television personality, especially through his hit show The Apprentice. His bold personality and determination made him a major public figure. Melania Trump, born Melania Knavs in Slovenia in 1970, came from a modest background. Her father sold cars, while her mother worked in textiles. Passionate about fashion from a young age, she pursued a modeling career in Europe before moving to the US in the mid-1990s. There, her career flourished, with appearances in major fashion magazines. Donald and Melania met in 1998 at a New York party. Though she was hesitant at first, Donald persisted, and they eventually started dating.
According to Melania, Donald tried to get her phone number, but because he already had a date, she said no.
Despite their 24-year age gap, they connected. Melania admired his confidence, while Donald was drawn to her elegance. In 2004, he proposed with a dazzling diamond ring, and they married on January 22, 2005, in a lavish Palm Beach wedding. Their son, Barron Trump, was born in 2006. While Donald's older children were raised in the family business, Melania focused on keeping Barron's life more private. When Donald ran for president in 2015, Melania stayed mostly out of the spotlight. However, after his 2016 victory, she became First Lady, launching her Be Best initiative to support children's well-being. While she stood by Donald at public events, she largely avoided politics, and the media often speculated about their relationship. Despite public speculation, Melania has always admired Donald's strength and determination. Their contrasting personalities often draw attention. Donald is bold and outspoken, while Melania is calm, private, and composed. This difference seems to create a unique balance in their relationship. Melania describes herself as honest, but prefers to share her thoughts in private. Now, let's explore her role in protecting their son, Barron, and how she influenced Donald behind the scenes. During Donald Trump's political journey, Melania was often by his side, yet she maintained a quiet presence. Unlike Donald, who thrived in the spotlight, she observed from the background, leading many to wonder about her true opinions. Though she rarely criticized him in public, Subtle moments suggested she didn't always agree with his choices. During the 2016 election backlash, she defended him, but carefully steered conversations toward his strengths as a husband and father rather than addressing controversies. Behind closed doors, Melania played a bigger role than many realized. Insiders say her calm nature balanced Donald's impulsive decisions. As a mother, her top priority was Barron. She shielded him from the chaos, ensuring he developed his own perspective on the world. With Donald's presidency came intense media scrutiny. While he embraced the attention, Melania worked to keep Barron's life as normal as possible. She fiercely defended him from public attacks, making it clear that while she stayed silent on many issues, she wouldn't tolerate any harm to her son.
Melania and Donald Trump have very different parenting styles. Donald focuses on ambition, success, and public image, while Melania takes a more private and nurturing approach. She calls herself a full-time mum, making Barron's well-being her top priority. She emphasizes stability, discipline, and emotional support, playing an active role in his education by choosing top schools and helping with homework. Reports suggest she is hands-on, involved in his daily life, and ensures he stays connected to her Slovenian heritage by encouraging him to learn the language.
Donald, on the other hand, often speaks about Barron's height, intelligence, and potential. His parenting style is more formal and distant, making Melania the emotional anchor in Barron's life. She provides a warm, supportive environment where he can grow with confidence, away from the pressure of living up to his father's grand image. Acting as a quiet bridge between father and son, Melania helps maintain their connection despite Donald's demanding schedule. As Barron grows, how does he see his father, an ambitious leader always in the public eye? Reserved and observant, Barron may admire his father's strength while also seeing the exhaustion behind the scenes. Donald takes pride in Barron's intelligence and resilience, but his busy life likely limited their time together. Living under constant media attention, Barron has learned to navigate his father's towering presence while forming his own quiet views on leadership and success. Reports suggest that Melania and Donald Trump sometimes had different views on privacy, especially when it came to their son, Barron. Melania wanted to shield him from public attention, while Donald's high-profile presence naturally attracted it. These differing opinions may have led to quiet tensions within the family, moments Barron likely noticed. He also witnessed the pressures of Donald's presidency, from media scrutiny to political controversies. While Melania remained composed, Donald's outspoken nature sometimes led to disagreements. These experiences gave Barron a unique understanding of family dynamics, especially when personal lives are exposed to the public. Melania and Donald's contrasting personalities played a major role in shaping Barron's upbringing. Donald was bold and direct, while Melania was protective and reserved. As Barron's primary caregiver, Melania often balanced his need for privacy with Donald's public life. She ensured that Barron stayed out of the media spotlight as much as possible. Donald, in his own way, showed his love through pride and high expectations. Through it all, Barron saw the strengths of both his parents, his mother's quiet resilience and his father's confidence. Despite staying out of the limelight, Barron played a surprising role in the 2024 election. How? Let's find out. Melania recently revealed that Barron helped Donald Trump connect with younger voters. She described him as a smart young man who understands modern digital trends. Knowing that young people prefer online content over traditional TV, Barron advised Trump to engage with popular streamers and podcasters. One key example was Trump's appearance on Joe Rogan's podcast. The 3-hour conversation introduced Trump to millions of young listeners, many of whom weren't following traditional political media. Rogan later endorsed Trump, amplifying his reach. Melania credited Barron for recognizing the power of these platforms and guiding his father toward them. Barron Trump played a key role in his father's campaign, offering bold and confident advice. His deep understanding of his generation's preferences gave him a unique edge in helping his father connect with younger voters. Donald Trump praised Barron's instincts, calling him the smart one, and crediting his sharp political awareness to his upbringing. Melania acknowledged the challenges Barron faces as the son of a former president, but admired his maturity and resilience. His influence in the 2024 campaign, particularly in digital strategies, highlights his growing presence in both the political world and the Trump family's public image. Thank you for watching. See you next time.